Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Welcome to your general reading. We're going to take a look at the energy of June 16th through June 22nd. How are y'all doing? All right, so this could be anything, just whatever comes out. We're going to take a look at the energy coming into the reading. What's influencing recent past? What's on your mind? Why is it all happening? What you'll experience in the near future, how you see yourself. Who or what's in your environment coming that you don't see. Hopes and fears, we'll get your outcome. And also too, don't bounce early. We're gonna clarify. We clarify the second half of the reading, and that, it opens everything up, right? The energy can switch up. So if you leave before the ending, what are you gonna do with your week, Sag? What are you gonna do? All right, let's take a look. And also at the end, I'll make a special announcement. So stick around. All right, what's going on for Sagittarius? So coming into the reading, what's the energy? We've got the Six of Wands. You could be connecting with a Leo. That is your fire energy as well with the wands. Recognition. Some of you have really been working on yourself, doing something at work, like striving for success. And if you haven't already, you're about to receive some sort of attention and recognition for being, well, your badass self, Sagittarius. What's influencing that energy? What is it? The Lovers. Major Arcana for Gemini. We've got a partnership showing up here. Keep in mind, the Lovers doesn't have to just be love. It can also represent a partnership. Somebody wants to partner with you in some way because they see you as successful or you've done a really good job. Others of you in love, somebody's going to be showering you with attention, right? With that Lovers. That can be a newer connection as well. What's on your mind? The Magician. Beautiful. Major Arcana for Gemini or Virgo. So this is our first major arcana in the deck, and it really does represent using that law of attraction to create whatever you want, right? The Magician is here. So what that means, Sagittarius, is over the next week or so, really, really visualizing what you're trying to create. Because this is the universe telling you you have everything you need to create something possibly new, right? It's a very powerful energy. What happened in the recent past? The Moon in reverse. Another major arcana, Cancerian energy or Pisces. We did have that full moon on the 11th. So some of you were able to release energy that maybe seemed closed off. There could have been this energy of opening up, just everything out on the table. And that really does eliminate worry or anxiety, that type of thing. Something came to light and somebody either expressed that or a situation opened up for you, or you were just clearing everything out and visualizing and knowing that you need to go towards something new. Why is it all happening? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So this is the root of everything. This is why everything's happening over the next week or so. Could be a delay to an offer, something with potential. I mean, keep in mind, those pentacles are slow energy. It represents money and value, relationships, some sort of new beginning. But you have to take the pentacle and bury it, water it, nurture it, watch it thrive and grow, and it will. Now, even in reverse, for me, this is typically just a delay. We're not getting that commitment yet. But again, it's because you're in manifestation mode. Coming into the near future, what we experience, the Six of Swords, the water uber is here. So this is, again, there's a delay to having the funds to do something or to getting that yes, that commitment. But in the near future, you're going to move on from that energy with the Six of Swords. I don't think you move on from whatever you're creating here, whether that's a relationship or a new job opportunity or money. I think you're getting past the rough times, right? The Six of Swords is we're able to resolve something, clearing your head really, because the swords, they do represent your mental energy. So you're going to find that even though there's a delay to something, it almost feels as though you come up with another alternative. And we're going to keep going and see what that is. How do you see yourself? The High Priestess, Pisces, Major Arcana. A lot of Major Arcana showing the 16th through the 22nd, Sag, which means big changes brought in by the universe, not a lot of free will at play. But you're going to see yourself as highly intuitive, right? You may have felt as though your intuition has been blocked, but you're going to see yourself as really opening up your intuition, but also really quiet and mysterious, kind of maybe secretive, right? About something that you're trying to move towards, but you don't have that yes quite yet. And so you might just be waiting to open up. Who or what's in your environment coming in? See, 10 of Pentacles. I told you you're resolving something. That's why you're going to experience the Six of Pentacles or Six of Swords, even though there's a delay to this, right? You've got the 10 of Pentacles. There it is. So in your environment, now the 10 is all about completion. So the 10 of Pentacles, long-term relationship as well. You might be hesitant to commit to somebody in love, but I think towards the end of the week, something kind of opens up for you. And you're like, oh, yes, this could be successful, right? Somebody could be moving on from another relationship or just ready to commit, right? Also, though, with finances, that 10 of Pentacles is like this lump sum of money. It's more money than you've been making. It's, I now have the money to, make a down payment, whereas, the beginning of the week, I didn't. We know there was a delay here. So there's this kind of, it's not going to happen, even though I'm manifesting it. And then boom, out of nowhere, you're going to resolve something. You're getting past something. What's going on in your hopes or fears? The Death card. Yeah, you might be waiting, as far as love goes, Sag, you could be waiting, for something to change, for some sort of transformation to take place or to end, right? And there's a delay to that, or somebody's going to be going through a breakup or a divorce or something like that. Now, I'm going to extend the reading, and I'll put that link below in the description box and in the comment section. I'll pin it, and we're just going to focus on love. So we'll look at your love life over there and really dive into their energy. But overall, I think in your hopes or fears, the 16th through the 22nd, you're just waiting for something to end so that you can go through this change, this transformation. What's the outcome? You've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So you've got Taurus or Virgo energy there, in any earth energy. And again, that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's just slow to move forward. The Knights are, moving. They're in pursuit. They're coming, they're going. They're arriving with something. That Knight of Pentacles, even in the upright, is super, super slow energy. But it represents that pentacle, that value, that stability, money, career, something for the future. And as far as relationships go, because this is in reverse for your outcome throughout the 22nd, again, to me, that Knight of Pentacles in reverse is a delay because you need to do more. Something else still needs to happen. We see it's manifesting here. But again, by the 22nd, are you going to win the lottery? Probably not. You're in manifestation mode, and it's just slow as hell. Some of you are going to be slow to commit to somebody here, or they're slow to commit to you. We'll find out. All right, let's clarify this. Also, if y'all want a private reading, those are open, and you can go below to figure out how to book your reading. You just email me, basically, but check it out. And there are a few spots available for the tarot course. If you are interested in that, you can email as well. All right, Sagittarius, what do y'all need to know? The 16th through the 22nd of June. So this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius. Let's do it. Let's get to it. All right, what does Sag need to know? Let's put these bad bitches in a pile of 3 and regroup. So coming into the reading, we've got the 6 of Wands. What's this about? 6 of Wands and the Page of Wands. So again, we know the pages typically are communicating. They're delivering some sort of news. This Page of Wands, there's your fire energy, typically is bringing in good news, right? You've got a lot of fire coming into this reading, a lot of excitement, right? Movement. The Page of Wands is typically delivering good news. I think you guys are going to hear, and this feels like also, if this is career or any type of money situation, it feels like it's happening, but there's like a delay. Somebody could, reach out and say, you got the job, you got the bonus, you got the payout, you got this, you got that. Maybe a surprise lump sum of money you weren't, counting on. You're getting some sort of news around that. But what you're going to find is throughout the rest of the week, you also find out there's a little bit of a delay. It's still happening, but there's a delay. And again, there could be messages going back and forth about, okay, I'm ready to commit. Like, you're the one I want to be with, or you're feeling that energy of movement towards a relationship, but somebody just kind of takes a step back. It's not the end of the world. It's not forever. Why is the Lovers here influencing the reading? You've got the Lovers, Gemini energy. Why is this here? And see, you've got the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, y'all. I had to pause there for a second. What's influencing that news coming in, that recognition, though, is some sort of partnership. I'm telling y'all, or somebody's, working with you. You're also being logical here. You're not going to let your emotions get the best of you, Sag. And it's because of the Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn energy. But what does she represent? She represents stability with finances, good career, but moving slowly. The energy is just slow. And she's also about a commitment on that lovers. What's on your mind, Sag? Magician. So Virgo, Gemini energy with the world. Another major arcana. You've got the first major and you've got the last major, which represents I have the world in my hands. It's time to finish something out and open up this new cycle. I've gone as far as I can go and I'm going to manifest this new beginning. It's actually beautiful, even though we know there are delays. What happened here in the recent past? The moon, Cancerian energy with the 6 of Cups in reverse. Wherever you were, whether that's within the relationship, a past relationship, a job situation, whatever that was for you, something came to light. Something kind of was opened up. Either somebody expressed something to you or you had your own enlightenment. And it had to do with the 6 of Cups in reverse. I don't want to go back to the past. This is all about fresh starts, new beginnings, and the ability to manifest. But I know I have to end other things. And that doesn't even have to be an entire relationship. That could be what was going on in the relationship. It's all happening because of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Why? There's the Magician again. And you've got it in the foundation again. Gemini, Virgo, energy. Yeah, there might be a delay. Maybe I don't have all the funds that I need right now. But again, it's on your mind and it's in the foundation. I'm still creating something. I feel that magical kind of pull to visualize and, to use the law of attraction to create. Coming into the near future, you'll experience the 6 of Swords with 10 of Cups in reverse. Some of you are moving on from a marriage or, leaving some toxic energy behind when it comes to a family situation. You're moving your energy. Physically, you might even be moving away from that. 10 of Cups in reverse could be a divorce or a breakup. Again, some of you are waiting, for something to kind of clear so that you can go towards something else. It feels like it does. You see yourself as the High Priestess. Why? Pisces energy and the King of Cups. Scorpio. You could be connecting with a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But the King of Cups is super intuitive. This energy is so intuitive. That High Priestess with the King of Cups. It's like the ability to love and to love unconditionally. But it's also the ability to see through the BS, right? Some of you, again, it could be, there's somebody else involved and you're waiting for that to end, or you're waiting to end your own relationship so that you can move towards new things or a new person. In your environment, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So there's complete stability, really building for the future here. 10 of Pentacles, what's this about? And the Devil in reverse, major arcana for Capricorn. Again, there could be a toxic relationship, either in your own love relationship, a family dynamic, something like that. But the stability is there to release that devil energy. The devil is, I'm no longer stuck or trapped to a situation, especially if it was because of finances. Something's coming towards you to free you, Sag, or to free somebody else so that you can move forward. Some of you just simply need the funds to move or to go towards that new career or job. And it's coming. There's just a delay. But I love that that Magician is in the foundation because it says you're still creating. Now, you've got the Death card in your emotions. This is like you're hoping for something to end so that change comes and you can kind of go through that transformation. Why is Death here with the 8 of Pentacles? Yeah, it could definitely be a work situation. Some of you are, building your finances so that you can either move towards a new job or start your own business or something on the side like that, and you're just not quite there yet. You also, for some of you, want a certain person to put some work and effort into you and the connection, but something else has to end first. What's going on in your outcome? You've got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Why is this here? So Virgo, Taurus, what's this about? And the 9 of Swords in reverse. But you're not going to let it bother you too much because you know it's happening. You know that this energy is here. The 9 of Swords in reverse is like, I've been anxious and worried. I haven't been sleeping well at night. Like it's really been bothering me. But when it's in reverse, even though the energy is kind of just stuck for the next week or so, you're not going to lose sleep over it. Because again, it feels like somebody might even communicate to you, like, listen, this is happening. It's just not happening in the time frame that maybe you thought or we thought. So you're just not going to let it get the best of you. What is this? 9 of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, not being able to quite make plans for the future yet. Remember, this is just the 16th through the 22nd. That Two of Wands in reverse is, I have a path in front of me. I'm at a crossroads. I don't know which way to go, right? But I know there's a path. Now, when it's in reverse, you still see that path, but you're not able to make a move quite yet, right? What's this 10 of Cups in reverse in the near future? Why is this here? 10 of Cups in reverse for Sagittarius, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Pisces energy, Pisces with the 10 of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you guys are releasing, you're moving away from like toxic family situation or toxic relationship. You know, you're not waiting around for things to get better. And again, others of you know that you're going to be able to release from a situation you haven't been happy with when it comes to your career, your money, you know, a literal move, something like that. Give me some advice for Sag, please. Spirit, give me one card of advice for Sagittarius. There you are. King of Wands in reverse, whether you're male or female. So when the King of Wands comes out in reverse and it's your energy, it's typically talking about the inability to take action or to move forward in some way, right? He usually doesn't have the confidence to take action or to move forward, like feeling a little bit insecure. So, you know, Spirit's telling you, like, you know something's moving. You know something's happening here. By the end of the week, don't let it get you down that you don't have your answer right then and there, because it's still moving. It's still shaking. It's still happening. And Spirit wants you to hold on to that security, that confidence. Don't give up taking action towards this. It's all over the reading for this to happen for you. But you are going to feel a little bit insecure. You're going to feel a little bit disappointed. And then just remember, go back to this, the fact that yes, there's a delay to this, but the magician is in the foundation. And that's the most important. So hang in there. Hang in there. I would appreciate if y'all would like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. Let me know, what placement of Sag do you have in your chart? Because I'm nosy like that, and I want to know. Also, too, I am just reminding y'all that there is a July 1st giveaway, and it is for a private reading. On July 1st, I will randomly pick someone who comments in the comment section, and you'll win a private reading if you're chosen. Y'all can comment on as many readings as you like. If you want to join the channel, you can do that as well. All of those links will be below. If you like the extended readings, you may want to join the channel membership because you get all of them throughout the month. Every extended reading as part of your monthly subscription. All right, y'all. Other than that, I will see you over on the extended love reading. Sag, I love you hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon.